All right, guys, welcome to Chit Chat, a podcast where I talk about pretty much anything under the sun. And on today's episode, we have
Ryan, hello.
Ryan. This episode is very off the cuff, and you must be thinking, well, aren't all of your episodes like that because of your ums and ends and your longingly staring into space? But no, we just met, and I was like, let's film a podcast about two strangers meeting for the first time. So, you say your zodiac sign is a Cancer.
Cancer, yes.
My moon's on Cancer. I don't know.
I actually know nothing about moon signs. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
That
I
says
do, but I
enough.
don't. So have you always lived here up in the suburbs?
I actually lived in this village.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know where? Actually, wait. I forget the street. Ford Face Court.
Is that
Face Court. I think it's like down that way.
closer to the pool?
Yeah.
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 Well, that's dope. I don't know that.
Yeah. Now I moved to Kitty M, like around that area by like Green Pond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm over there now.
Yeah. And you're 20?
20 years old.
Young and bright-eyed.
Yeah.
I'm 69 at heart. Weird choice of lover. You need to do videography, right? When did you start? Tell us about your journey.
Okay. So
Artistic journey, that is.
I started actually playing video games. So I don't know if you guys know like trick shotting and like FaZe Clan and stuff like that. You probably don't. But so it was like I would just edit videos of me like playing video games and stuff like that. And then my brother, older brother, bought a camera. So I was like, oh, maybe I could just do what I'm doing with video games with the camera. So then I would just fool around with my friends and stuff like that and would just make like Instagram videos just for fun. And then people just started commenting a lot and saying, yo, this is really fucking cool and like stuff like that. So then I just kept doing it more and more. And then people started reaching out to me to pay me for it. And then just went off that.
Oh, lit. Wait, so do you still game?
I do.
Are you PC or console?
I started on Xbox and then now I'm PC.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
PC
Built my
race.
own and everything.
You built your own?
Yeah, I did.
See, I was gonna do that, but then I'm not tech savvy, so I bought one.
I'm actually not
custom-made
tech
one.
savvy at all, but like if you just watch YouTube videos, like it's not that bad. Like it took me like 3 hours, but
That's
yeah.
what everybody says. I'm just so afraid of
Yeah.
like buying, like wasting like more than $1,000 and breaking it.
Yeah, I mean it's not that bad. The only bad thing to install is the CPU, but
Mm-hmm.
because it's all like tiny pins, so if you mess up a pin, it's done. But
Yeah,
it's not
the
that bad.
paste, right?
Yeah, and the paste.
Is yours fan cooled or you have water cooled?
Fan cooled.
Fan cooled. See, I
It's
wanted
a lot
to do,
cheaper than water cooling.
Yeah, and water cooling looks so hard.
Yeah, with like
It looks so
it looks really cool.
Cool, very cool, but so hard because like you actually need to like put it on the fire and bend it like
Yeah.
to your custom design,
Mhm.
however that goes.
Yeah.
So you still game? What's your game? Like, what is your go-to game right now?
Honestly, I don't really have one. Like I still play, but like just like Call of Duty and stuff like that. Like I don't really have like a favorite game right now just cuz like nothing cool is out in my opinion. Like I tried Cyberpunk and like the new like top games, but I personally didn't like them.
You don't like them?
No.
Really? See,
Yeah.
I love Cyberpunk, but
Yeah.
wow, what a mess!
Yeah.
What a mess!
Yeah.
Honestly, okay, so I bought a PC, right? I'm pretty much gonna get judged for getting a custom PC because I didn't build my own. But it's still coming, like it's still on the way to me. It hasn't even been built.
You bought a pre-built?
Pre-built, yeah.
Okay.
And I played Cyberpunk on my actually boot camp on my Mac, and it ran pretty fine.
Really?
Yeah, just my Mac started like overheating. And
Yeah,
I had to stop.
I had to put on like low settings and stuff.
like literally.
Yeah.
Because you don't play games on the Mac. But I really liked that. I really liked it. But what a mess. Have you heard, like like the situation going on with Cyberpunk?
I actually don't.
So
What's going on with that?
everything. So I don't know a lot about it either. So here's what I think or what I've gathered from the information on Twitter. So Cyberpunk was supposed to come out like last century, but they kept delaying. And this delay was also circled around lies because they pretty much, when they finally released it, they were saying, okay, so it's ready for console, and they were targeting towards last gen console, so Xbox, I don't know what it was called, but like PS4 and but it happened that it was filled like with bugs. Like some parts were unplayable. Like you couldn't even like progress to a certain players
Yeah.
couldn't even like go full like finish the game basically because it was so buggy. So people were up and at it, and because they lied at the end of the day, so rightfully so,
So-
they're pissed.
They made the game for last gen consoles, but it couldn't.
Yeah, but it
It
couldn't
wasn't
run last
powerful
gen.
enough?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there was all it was their marketing like it's gonna be for last gen.
Yeah.
But then when it came out, it was like, oh, but it's gonna run better in PS5. But like, how like those two? You said something, and then like because it doesn't work now, you're saying it's for PS5. So what's the situation?
Yeah.
The mess. But it's such a good game. The story is there. The story is there, and I can't. Wait
I played it for a good like 15 minutes and I haven't touched it. So
Really?
I really need it.
Wow,
Like,
I'm judging you.
yeah, judging.
I'm judging you. So you, okay, because I'm like when I play like pretty much role playing games, like Elder
Skyrim
Scrolls.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a nerd. So going back to your completely sideways. Going back to your whole like artistic thing, your you doing videos and whatnot. How were your family for it? Because I remember when I was like, "Mom, I am going to drop out." I mean, I ended up going back to school, but at first, like, I'm going to drop out and I'm going to do music. And she said no, and that's why I'm back at school. And here we are.
Yeah.
So, like, how do your folks take it?
Well, they're definitely open to it. My family's like really loving with anything, especially with my brother Tyler. So he owns a studio. So they're really open to like doing
Look at this bitch. Getting the same people confused for the third time in a row. Get it together, ho. Sincerely, editor.
your own work and
Oh.
not working for other people. Because that's the main thing in my family is like, especially with my mom and how she is with work and her boss is always on her 24/7. They're really accepting with doing your own thing and making it work so you work for yourself. And I feel like that's a goal that everyone wants. It's
Yeah.
to work for yourself and like have yourself as a boss.
And self-sustainability as well.
Yeah.
Like, making your money living off of that.
Because like especially with my parents, like I just remember them coming home from work at 5 o'clock, working the 9 to 5, and just being pissed off all the time because
That's how I am
their
with
boss
my
just ruins their life, and like I personally would hate that. Like someone else dictates how you feel for the day.
I feel that.
Yeah.
To me, it's not my boss. To me, it's just people. Because I work retail and at
Yeah.
the hospital, so I'm like answering phones constantly, and just people just so dumb.
Yeah,
So dumb.
customer service for
Customer
you.
service sucks. It just blows.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What else do you do? Tell us about yourself.
Besides video work and playing video games, I go to school. I go to Montclair State for marketing. So that's my plan B. If video work doesn't work out, I'll
It's always good to have a plan B.
yeah, that's my plan B. So getting a bachelor's degree in marketing. So
I feel that. Okay. I don't have much of a plan B. I just have a plan A. I don't have a plan.
that's a good thing though. Like I feel like if you have a plan B, you don't focus on your plan A.
That's very true.
But the only reason I have a plan B is because my mom wants me to have that plan B. So
No, yeah, I have a few things that like if shit hits the fan and we ain't moving forward, I can fall back towards. But like I am too random, as my friends put it. I'm just too random. Sometimes like I was literally December. I was like I am gonna finish the songs that I'm working on. She's a musician. But I also am gonna like do other things like a podcast.
plug the channel.
And I want to start like a video game channel as well. A gaming channel, a video game channel. Oh my god, what am I? 54.
Yes.
And yeah, I can be so random sometimes where I start things and either just completely obsess or don't finish. So I have so here are like my rules, and I'm gonna try following that as best as possible to like succeed.
Like sticking to a schedule.
Yeah,
type of thing?
sticking to a schedule
Yeah.
and like yeah. But other than that, I can't. I can't. Yes, judge me. Whoever's watching, judge me. Bully me. Don't do that. Please, don't do that. But yeah, that was good. I got nothing else.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
I mean, we could just cut it here and think of something else. Conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy. Wow. Are you a
Yeah.
conspiracy theorist?
I am.
Tell me about like the most wild conspiracy theory that you believe in.
100% 9/11 was an inside job.
Oh, definitely.
100%.
How can the beams fall into themselves? Isn't that a thing? Like, tell me.
Jet fuel melting steel beams.
Yeah, how can it?
Yeah, I feel like that's a big thing. I personally just don't. I don't know. I just don't see how that could happen and how the whole entire tower could collapse.
Mhm. That is crazy
But-
too. Like,
Yeah, in both the same way. And like, if you watch the videos back, like, you see it. Like, what am I trying to say? So like the bottom, it
Uh-huh.
completely just implodes on itself,
uh-huh.
and like I just don't see that happening, being injected from the top like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Do you believe in aliens? I believe in aliens.
100%.
They actually like wasn't the
100%.
Air Force released video this past year,
Yeah.
like confirming. Okay, so this is an we don't even know what they are.
Yeah, of the UFOs you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they're real.
100%.
Abduct me. Earth is ghetto. I wish we raided Area 51. I really wish we did that.
They raided the Capitol, so we could raid Area 51.
Right? Like, why can we just? I mean, they can't kill all of us.
Exactly.
They can't
Like
kill
if they raided the Capitol with ease, Area 51 should not be that hard.
right? Like, why?
Yeah.
My thought is there's so much behind. There's so much mystique behind Area 51. Like, what are you guys hiding? Is it weapons? Is it aliens?
Yeah.
Is it mutants? Are you giving people abilities? Speaking of giving people abilities, do you know that show on Amazon, The Boys or something like that?
Never heard of it. What about
Really?
it? Yeah.
It's about basically these people with powers, and they are pretty much like superheroes, and it's pretty much like how celebrities are, like with us normal world. And they pretty much save the day and whatnot, but it's a big like they have endorsement deals,
Yeah.
pretty much like celebrities. But the thing is, and they're like very like together with the church. Oh God, give us this gift to like save humanity. But the thing is that they're like made in a lab, and like parents who wanted to like get like a large amounts of money pretty much gave their kids up to be like lab rats and whatnot. And some of them, like the main character, he was like raised in the lab, but like nobody knows this.
So the kids were like GMO'd, basically?
Yeah.
Oh, that is.
And they also like put am I making this up? I think I'm not. I don't know. But I think they put like the vaccine that they gave to like these kids into like actual vaccines that like you give kids, right? Kids get vaccines. So like that's a pretty cool show. You should really watch it.
How do you feel about vaccines, actually? I feel like that's a really cool topic. Because
Uh-huh.
I feel like, especially with the COVID vaccine coming out, like I've seen so many people against it.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the COVID vaccine?
I personally, like, if I had the opportunity to take it, I would 100% take it.
Take it.
Yeah. Because, like, especially with, like, I was asking my friends as well, because some of them work at hospitals and stuff like that, or are dentists, or not dentists, dental assistants. So, but, like, some of them feel that it's just not safe. But, like, I feel like if they have been working on this vaccine since the start of the outbreak, why would they make something that would kill you in the end? Like, I feel these people have devoted their lives to something. So, like, for the past however many months it's been since March, like, why would you not trust that?
Yeah. I agree with you. The only thing that I find shady is that these executives aren't taking their own vaccines. So what's the tea with that?
That I could understand. But then why would the president, vice president, Fauci, why would they have taken it?
Did they take it, or was it just like?
Conspiracy theory.
Was it really the vaccine?
Yeah.
We really will never know.
Yeah, we really won't.
But I mean, other than like this whole situation with the COVID vaccine, I am all for vaccination. If you don't get your child vaccinated, you need to get your child away from you.
Yeah.
Because we have seen a rise of like disease that have been eradicated, and they are coming back because people think that herd immunity isn't a thing. and you're not vaccinating your kids, and now you're nasty ass kid going to preschool and getting my little brother sick. Yeah, I see you.
Period.
And here we are.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
It is a big problem. But in regards to the COVID vaccine, I mean, I want to travel, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna make like if you can't travel unless you have it.
That's what I'm. That's a great point. Like, I feel like it's gonna come to the point where it's gonna be mandatory to pretty much do anything. You want to go to a festival, you need to prove that you have the vaccine. Kind of like with flights now, how you need to prove that you're
Yeah.
negative. I feel like they're gonna provide, gonna need to provide proof rather to for the vaccine.
Let's talk about COVID. So bats.
Bats.
Is this a man-made disease, or the bats just really fucked us all up?
I 100% feel like it was man-made.
Man-made.
Yeah.
I do, as well.
Did you see what just happened in the news? There was it was a group actually of scientists that were trying to go to China, and they got blocked by China from entering to research how it was
Yes,
started.
I've heard. I actually saw that they actually got in.
I
They
I
made
heard
it through.
they did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
fact check.
Yeah.
Off the cuff. Oh, guess he didn't make it in. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, 2 members of WHO team blocked from entering China over failed coronavirus antibody test. Oh. Oh, so I guess they failed.
But why does the antibody, if they're negative for COVID, why does that matter? I feel like they're delaying the process for a reason.
They are. You see, they're shady up there. You know what I mean? I don't want to.
Yeah.
This whole situation is just so shady.
Mhm.
The ghetto.
I definitely feel like China had to do with it though. 100%.
I do too.
It was because
Call us crazy. Conspiracy theories. Don't
Yeah.
at me. But I believe it.
there's 2 labs, and my friend actually told me this, so you could fact check it. I don't know if it's actually true, but there's 2 labs in Wuhan that had I don't know if it was I don't think it was an explosion, but it was something like that. There's 2 labs, and then that it broke out from one of those labs or something like that.
I think I've heard about that.
Yeah, I don't know if it was.
don't-
And there's also the food market, or not food markets. The animal markets are there too. So I don't know if
The
those
dots are
2 are
connecting.
linked. Yeah,
That's crazy.
someone maybe it came from like a bat that bit something in the lab or something, and then someone ate that bat, and that's how it started.
That's crazy. Well, like maybe they're working like in bio warfare, and it just ended up backfiring.
Backfiring on them.
Yeah. That's because like a lot of people died there. Because I remember hearing about COVID back in like November 2019,
Mhm.
and people were just gone
I mean, they
over there in Asia.
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
there's definitely a lot more numbers of their deaths in China than I think there are here, but they just never reported.
Never report. Yeah, because I think they weren't reporting, right?
Yeah, they stopped. Like, apparently we were higher than China in like April of last year, but I don't think that was very true.
That's crazy. Let me put you back on airplane mode because she's popular. Just kidding. That was my news app. What other conspiracy theories do you believe in? You should have a conspiracy theory channel.
Really? That
Yeah.
would be pretty cool.
You should be like
Yeah.
Shane Dawson, except you're not racist. You're not,
Shade.
Literally.
Uh,
More problematic.
What are some other conspiracy theories? I actually don't know off the top of my head.
Right. There's a conspiracy theory that I saw that the is a Colorado airport.
Oh,
You know?
wow! I saw that on TikTok. Yeah, with the with Obama too. and
Yeah.
how he was there. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What was the?
I don't know.
cause,
I just
though?
remember that.
Yeah, I just remember that headline though. Damn, I'm trying to remember. It was something. Oh, there's a bunker underneath it. That's
yeah,
what it is.
something like that.
Yeah, but there
I
was
don't remember the
a
details.
certain cause or a certain like threat or something like that, and then Obama was at that airport during that time.
Uh-huh.
So it kind of like confirms it.
There is also okay. So this is really creepy. Okay, let me get my phone and also zip up my pants because this is nasty. So there's a TikTok conspiracy theory that we are in an alternative dimension, universe, however the hell you want to say it. Because okay, so this according to this girl on TikTok, she said the ball going to 2019 to 2020 dropped a few seconds later than it should have.
Yeah.
So that was when we were entering this like other dimension of fuckery. And she says like even if you ask Siri, she won't like she'll say like how far are we from 2021? She says that we are still in 2020. Like 365 days to 2020 to 21. Let's
Really?
do that. Hey Siri, how far is 2021? Okay. She's stupid.
One more time.
Hey Siri, when is 2021? Okay, let me Google this. TikTok conspiracy. I'm illiterate, don't judge me.
Well, you sure sound like it, bitch.
Conspiracy theory. I just type and then like Google fix it.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory. 2021 Siri. Okay, I swear to God, she was doing it like 4 days ago.
They probably fixed it.
How
But
rude.
yeah.
That was a bust. Do you believe in other dimensions?
Dimensions 100%.
I think they've actually what's the word? Not discover, but they confirmed, yeah, that these are real. I think that's so cool.
Have you watched the movie Interstellar?
Yes, it is so
Great movie. I like the scene when he's like falling through all those dimensions.
right.
That blew my mind.
I
That's insane.
want to go in a black hole because do we know if we die?
You die.
you,
Yeah.
you die.
You get stretched to the point where you're as thin as paper, and then you just disappear.
But what if you're not stretching? What if you're just like the Harry Potter thing where they like touch the boot, where they go.
There's actually a really cool video if you know Vsauce. He's a yeah. So he has a video about what would happen if you entered a black hole, and then it's actually really cool. It's like 15 minutes long or something like that. Great thing to watch if you're interested in that.
You know what's crazy too is that the Hadron Collider thing,
What was that?
the boson collider. Okay, let me Google this again. I don't want to sound stupid, although should have said a long time ago. So basically trying to like open another universe and Earth, right? And that is apparently very dangerous. And I'm just like, why are you doing this on our planet? You know?
It's another universe being opened. What is
Yeah,
it?
apparently they're trying to do that.
Kind of like Stranger Things with like that whole type
Yeah.
of thing.
I wish I had powers.
Powers? What would be like your go-to power?
My go-to power, either teleporting, because like, oh, make life so much easier,
Snap your fingers.
right? Or telepathy. Oh, not telepathy. See, I would love mind control, but I know I can't trust myself with mind control, so let's not do that.
Gemini instincts.
Literally. Teleportation would be nice.
Yeah.
Like teleporting Sam of a bank vault.
Mhm.
To like Ibiza.
Yeah, mine would definitely be teleport. Never have to drive again. Snap
Literally.
your fingers.
I don't even have a car. Uber is like
Uber everywhere.
embarrassing. Please donate to my GoFundMe. There will be a car. Just kidding. There's no GoFundMe yet. Yeah. Good talk.
No other topics?
Are there other topics that we can discuss when two strangers meet and have nothing to talk about? Are you happy?
I am happy.
That's lib.
Yeah. I feel like that's really a struggle, especially with like COVID and quarantine now. I feel like a lot of people aren't happy.
I feel that also happiness is. I think people try to think of as happiness as like constant highs, kind of
Yeah.
like a surprise birthday party that you really were hoping people will put out for you, and they did, and you're like, yes, I'm so happy.
Mhm.
But it's like also it's a state of being, it's a state of mind. Like, okay, shit
Yeah.
might be hitting the fan, but you know what? I
Yeah.
know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not where I want to be, but I'm content with myself. I'm trying to love or do love the person see in front of me in the mirror, and I think like that is a choice that one can make, you know, to like better align your thoughts to. This getting really deep.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel like quarantine also, like just reflecting on yourself, it kind of like, what am I trying to say? So with quarantine, I feel like a lot of people had the time to actually like think in a quiet room and like actually reflect on themselves rather than always being busy 24/7 and like doing something all the time. Like everyone had so much free time.
I saw also, yeah, and I think from that too came a lot of like cute, wholesome trends. Like
Yeah.
there was this girl on TikTok who started this trend where she was trying to like love herself because she didn't like herself. So she look in the mirror and say like positive affirmations, which I thought like maybe like 2018 me would be like, this is so cheesy. Like I don't believe this works. But you know what? I come around, and I think that yeah, people had a lot of time with themselves and they got to learn more about themselves, which is not something that is really, what's the word? It's not something that it's not advertised, but like society does not make it a priority to invest in yourself in that way. You know what I mean? It's always like consumerism, and trust me, a bitch like to consume. iPhones, Macs, we like buying, I like eating. But there's like, you should really take the moment to learn who you are as a person. Because some people go their entire lives without really knowing themselves.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why I feel like COVID was kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there was a lot of lives lost, but I feel like a lot of people actually gained their lives back with the time that they had and just used it to better themselves rather than just sitting in a dark room all day.
Yeah, I was on Facebook talking to my grandma because that's why I use Facebook. And I saw this dad, he posted a video of, it was him talking about how, because he was home from quarantine, working from home, he had to like, or he learned so many things about his own kids that he never knew. And like their kids were like 10.
Yeah.
Wow, my kids are actually cool. It was like, how can you not like know what's going on with your own kids? You know what I mean? And I think
it's the fact that they're always so busy all the time, and like now that they finally have time to just sit with their family and like the people they love the most, that you just learn so much more about people.
I think with everything, especially Corona and all, there's always a light.
Yeah, always a
With
light at the
the
end of the tunnel.
heavy blanket of darkness, and I think the light was that a lot of people got their lives back, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good talk.
Good talk.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy this babbling mess.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it has. Okay, listen, it has some structure. Okay, it has some structure. But yeah, tune in to the next episode next week, and you people stay safe, stay masked, stay vaccinated. Vaccinate your kids. You're nasty, and
Vaccinate them.
have a good one. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching 32 minutes of this misinformed crackhead. Don't forget to like and subscribe.